Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Nadine with Magnificence Mind, and I am learning how to record with my Macintosh versus holding my phone and looking at the wrong place. So bear with me as I learn how to move my screen so the camera's in the right place. And this is going to be a really testing run, so bear with me. I've learned that this that you're seeing is actually my lamp, so I can see on my keyboard. But that's immaterial, right? So thanks for having fun with me. I'm recording this on February 3rd, and I just feel this really strong need to share tools with you that you can apply right now. And these are tools that I teach to every one of my clients, whether they are an animal or a human. So, yes, every single animal that I work with uses the tools that I'm going to teach you right now. And they're actually tools that we're going to use what's called a rose. Everybody's seen a rose, and this one might be a little dusty, but we're going to use this rose to identify what is yours and what is not yours according to your energy field. Another way you may hear an energy field is your aura. So, what I'd like everyone to do, if you like to play with me, then keep watching, right? Keep watching. So, I'm going to turn this way because this seems like we have the best screen. So, what I'd like you to do is if you have a rose, great. If you don't, just imagine, use my rose. But what we want to do is find the edge of your aura. Hi, little bear. He's definitely wanting to be part of this session because he's saying, hey, look at mine, look at mine. But what I'd like you to do is take your hand and reach out as far as you can in front of you. So, and then bend your hand so that your fingers are touching you, right? Fingers are facing you, not touching you. Fingers are facing you. There he is. Hi. You're going to come up and help? Oh, coming up to help. This is Little Bear, everybody. He's the king of the pride. So, right there, about give or take an inch, is the edge of your aura, your energy field. So, what we'd like to do is to create a rose. Imagine a rose. And I'm going to face you right now. We just want to imagine a rose. And then we're going to plant that rose right in front of you. Okay? So, I'm trying to do this in the camera. And pardon me that I'm going to, instead of me turning everywhere, I'm going to show you where to place your rose. Okay? So create a rose. It can be any color you like. Right now we're using red. Now, the thing about your creation is, do you want your rose to have leaves? Do you want it to have a stem? Do you want the stem to have thorns? Do you want your flower to be closed? Do you want it to be open? It's your choice. It's your boundary line. And all what we're saying is right here where we're going to plant this rose, here's the edge of my energy field. You can be on the other side. I'm just showing you where, hey, this is where you get too close, right? So take your rose and reach it out as far in front of as you possibly can. Where's my camera? And plant that rose directly in front of you. Now, make some adjustments right here. Do you want that rose to be taller? Do you want it to be wider? Again, do you want your flower to be open? Do you want it to be closed? And then just breathe. We're going to make 6 of these. Hey, baby cakes. Now, just duplicate, make 2. And let's take that second rose and let's plant it. And now I'm out of screen. Plant it on your left side. On your left side. And of course, because you're watching me visually, it looks like I'm on your right, but we're on the left side. There we go. Now create another one, duplicate it again, and we want to place it on your right side. So we have one in the front, one on the left, one on the right. There we go. Now create another one and plant it behind you, right? So literally turn around and plant it as far as you can reach behind you. Excellent. So again, we have one in front, left, right, behind. We need two more. So create another one, plant it above your head. Create another one, plant it below your feet. And he is definitely, that's him playing with the rose. It's like, hey, everybody, I'm glad you're learning about roses. Now, the really key thing about these roses is you now have them around you 360 degrees. You can have as many more you want, but what these say is everything inside of these points is mine to own. The energy that's in here, the thoughts, the emotions, what's inside is mine to own. What's outside of the rose, right? Outside of the rose is mine to observe. It's sort of like the movie theater, right? I can go in and sit in a chair and watch the big screen and go, ooh, isn't that interesting? There's space there for me to take a breath. There's space there for me to look and go, don't want any of that. Thank you so much. Keep passing on by. Or you could say, ooh, I'd like to have a little bit of that. And whatever that little bit of that is, you bring and put into your space. So I just found that I forgot I had this sitting on my desk. All right, so we're gonna look at this, and of course there's some dust bunnies. All right, because it's been sitting on my desk. So let's pretend that this is the rose out in front of me, the big, I'm going to call it my boundary, that simply says what's on the other side of this rose is mine to observe. What's inside of the roses is mine to clean up. It's mine to clean up. It's mine to own. It's mine to use however I want to use. So take a breath with me, everyone. We're in 6 roses. Again, we have one in front and back, left side, right side, above, below. You, me, we sitting right in the center of your own aura. So what we would like to do is a little bit of work. You willing to work with me a little bit here? Let's clean up your aura right now. If there's anything in your aura that doesn't belong to you, let's move it, right? So again, let's pretend that this big fuzzy rose, here we go. This fuzzy rose is the boundary rose, and then this other rose that I'm going to use is our working rose. Does that make sense? I know you're laughing with me. It's like, how do I do this backwards as I'm watching myself on the camera? This is hilarious. All right, so, and something just happened. So if I have to keep moving. See, I'm learning. Thanks for learning with me. So I'm going to put this rose right here as my boundary rose. I'm just going to hold it on my keyboard. So what we'd like to do is create a different rose, brand new rose, inside your aura, inside your field. And we're going to give the rose this command to collect up any energy that's not yours inside your field. Okay? So play with me here. If I say, who's the first person that comes to your mind that you just can't get off your mind? Who is that person? I have many. So I'm going to give the command. You give the command to this working rose. Just say, Rose, I command you to collect up, blah, 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 the person's name out of my aura. More specifically, let's give it the command to collect that person energy out of my emotional body, out of my mental body, and out of my physical body. Okay? So let's do the first one. Let's break these up and let's do this 3 different times. So Rose, let's say the person's name is John. All right, just for purposes of this exercise, you're using your person's name, okay? Rose, I command you to collect up all of John's energy out of my emotional body. Please go 360 degrees around me, above me, below me, inside the body, outside the body. Collect all of this person's energy out of my emotional body. Okay, now let's create another rose. I wish I had another color with me, but I didn't come up with different roses. So let's create another rose and let's give it the command to collect that same person's energy out of my mental body. So, Rose, I command you to collect up all of John's energy out of my mental body, my thoughts. Thoughts are electric, so we want to collect all the electric energy out of my mental body that belong to this person. And again, 360 degrees around. There's nothing you have to do. The rose is going to do all the work. Okay, now let's create a third rose. Pretend, here's my third rose. Rose, collect up John's energy out of my physical body. I feel it in my knees, I feel it in my low back, I feel it in my shoulders. Okay, so we really have three roses, right? The mental body, emotional body, and physical body. And I want you to take those roses and put them outside. So we're on the outside of the boundary line. They're outside of your field. Outside of your field. Okay, and I'm going to take that away so you don't see it in my hand. We want it outside of your field. Now, we want to shatter that energy. And there's a couple different ways we can shatter that energy. And the reason we want to shatter that energy is we want to take it to its smallest form, which is called an adamantine particle. And you can freeze it. Like we've had below zero temperatures here. If you live in Alaska, it's cold in Alaska, Montana, whatever. You can freeze it and then shatter it. So I like to just put explosive devices under them. All those roses that are on the outside of your field, give them the command to completely shatter, to demolish. All those particles are going to go down to the grounding of the earth where Mother Earth needs fertilizer. Trust me, you're not giving her anything that she cannot transform and transmute. I'm wearing my goddess, my earth goddess shirt today, and it's just like, give it to Earth Mother. Let her take that negativity, let her take that whatever's not you, and transform it, transmute it into something that she needs for new flowers, like for the bees. Okay, let's do that again. Would you again say hello to the boundary roses, right? You have 6 of them, one in front, one in back, one to the side, to the side, to the above, to the below, right? And let's do that exercise again. So I'm going to create a rose. What's the first person's name that comes up to you right now that's in you just so like, oh my God, or a situation? It could be a situation. I can't believe I forgot my wallet at King Soopers yesterday, and it's running in my brain. You can use this rose to collect up a person's energy, a place, an event. So we're going to give the command to this rose. Rose, I command you to collect up either a person, place, or event out of my energy field. And they're very fast as they work. Again, we want to go 360 degrees around the body. Make sure you get behind the neck, on the shoulders, across the bust line, through the digestive system, the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder, the pancreas, the kidneys, the heart, the lungs. We want to clear out all of that energy out of the organs. We want to clear it out of the digestive system, right? Out of this digestive system, out of your low back, out of your spine, out of your legs. And then once you've collected all that energy, again, we want to take that rose and we want to put it on the outside of your boundary, your edge. Where's my camera? On the outside. So we're on the outside. And then we want to shatter that energy down to adamantine particles. So when I'm working out in a field with a horse, or I'm working with Little Bear, Kianga, my African gray, we do this exercise every single day because she gets, a dust bunny flew across the room and she, oh my God, what is that? So we look at the energy that doesn't belong. I teach them to create a rose, move the energy, and then this is literally how I show them. We're going to shatter the energy, blow it up. So we have a rose, easy, right? Blow it up. All right, let's do that one more time. Hi, why don't you come and just say hi to everybody? Yes, this be part of the session. Say hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. Toe beans. Want to play with the roses? Okay, bye-bye. He likes to be acknowledged, right? He's very much part. If you ever do a healing session with me, he's very much actively part of your healing session. So is Bella. When Sweet Car was still alive, Sweet Car would actually go to at the end of a healing session, and she would take all the residue energy, and she'd run around and spin circles and make a vortex and then blow up all that energy after a healing session. So animals are faster, way faster than humans at shifting energy. All right, let's do this one more time. Now, to be creative, instead of using a red rose, how about we create a yellow rose? I'm just going to create a yellow rose. I'm going to put the red one down. I'm going to create a yellow rose right here inside my field. And man, there's an emotion. There's an emotion that I just can't seem to get to. So I'm going to give the command to that yellow rose to collect up that emotion out of my field. So as an example, that heaviness, whatever that heaviness is, I don't want to know who it belongs to. I don't want to go find it. I simply want to give the command to my yellow rose. Rose, collect up the heaviness that I feel in my body, in my heart, in my beingness. Collect up that energy. And you breathe. Just breathe as the rose is doing the work. And my friends, you can do this exercise with your eyes open. You can do it with your eyes closed. You can do it while you're driving, right? There's not a lot of things you can do while you're driving. I do not recommend you eat while you're driving or putting your makeup on while you're driving. But blowing up roses, creating roses, shifting energy while you're driving, thumbs up. It's definitely an awesome exercise. All right, so all that energy that's being collected, again, we want to take it to the outside of the field and do it with me. Now, I wish I had the ball here. I'm going to use a Versa disc because I have one next to me. We want to fill in. So we've taken this time to evacuate, to let go of, to release. But we want to now take a moment to fill your aura in with what you personally choose that you would like to fill in with. So normally I would say put a ball, imagine a ball above your head. But I'm in my office and I don't have a ball. Oh, you know what I can do? I can take a piece of paper and I can create a ball. I'm creative. You're creative. So I'm going to place a ball above my head. Like one of those balls in the gym that you do crunchies on. I just want to place the ball above my head, and I'm going to give the command to the ball to go to the edges of the universe and bring back my energy. And one of the things that I would love to have more right now, maybe you would like to have more of right now, is ease. E-A-S-E, ease. I want ease in my life, ease in my body, ease in my organs, ease in my lungs, ease in my heart. So I'm going to give the command to my ball that's sitting above my head. I'm going to take this down so I can just show. When you give the command to the ball, it's going to energetically get larger and larger and larger. So I'm giving the command to the ball to collect up ease. And personally, I would love to feel ease at a soft blue. Soft blue just feels lovely and delicious to me right now. So take a breath, allow your ball to get larger and larger, and then take your non-dominant hand. So I'm right-handed, I'm going to take my non-dominant hand and pop that ball, and energetically, all that energy is going to come into your crown. It's going to go through all the cells of your body. It's going to flood down all the chakras, the energy centers of your body. It's going to then come out your ears, out your nose, out your eyes, out your mouth, out your fingers, out your toes, and it's going to start filling in your aura from the inside out to where you had that boundary rose, right? So it's going to fill all this space in from you to the rose. And since you have them all the way around you, it's going to fill you all the way around you with whatever color you chose. I chose soft blue with the word that we chose, which was ease, E-A-S-E, ease. All right, let's do that again. If you notice, I do everything 3 times, right? 3 passes. It's the triangle, it's the triad, it's the first platonic solid, right? So let's do it again. Create another ball above your head. You know what? Let's get some permission. So, ball, I command you to go to the edges of the earth, edges of the universe, and bring back my permission. My permission to be awesome, my permission to be loud, my permission to be a woman, my permission to be a man, my permission to be whatever I am. I bring back my permission to be. And I want permission, me personally, Nadine, at purple. Purple. What color would you like? So, ball, I command you to go to the edges of the universe and bring back my permission at purple. And again, that ball's going to start swelling up. And when it's very, very large, I want you, again, non-dominant hand, reach up and pop that ball. Now, as that purple energy is coming in, it's going to dance with the blue. It's not going to override the blue. It's going to dance with the blue, right? So blue and purple are swirling and mixing and doing a lovely dance, the blue and the purple. And let's do 3. So put another ball above your head. So we have ease and permission. So what does that give us? If we have permission to be, then maybe that allows us to be curious, right? Curiosity to try a different opportunity. So let's play, right? You can't do it wrong. So let's allow this third ball to be curiosity. And we have blue and purple. You like curiosity? Yeah. You like curiosity? Oh, what color would you like? He says lime green. Lime green. So, give the command to your ball to go to the edges of the earth and bring back your curiosity. Now, Little Bear chose lime green. What color would you like? Do you want a different word? Again, there's no wrong way. You cannot do energy wrong. Hi, baby boy. He says this feels very luscious. Love you, baby. Yeah, love you. So we're going to pop, non-dominant hand, pop that curiosity and allow that curiosity now flood into your system. Again, it's going to dance with, around the blue and the purple, the ease and the permission. So we have ease to be curious, permission to be ease. They work together. No matter how you turn that triangle, you have 3 words: ease, permission, and curiosity. We're setting the energy for your day, for this moment moving forward. And here's the other thing, anything that doesn't resonate at those 3 words or resonate with the colors you chose goes down your grounding cord. You can listen to the other video about grounding. It goes down your grounding cord directly to Gaia, directly to where she needs fertilizer. This is about taking care of self. So allow yourself to be in this brand new energy that you just brought in. Again, we reset to ease, to permission, and to curiosity. And this little boy is just like, can you see? He's just like, oh, this feels so good, right? This feels so good. Excellent. Well, thank you everybody for being with me. And thank you for bearing with me as I'm learning what I need to do for my background. I'm in my office, and again, I have a light. This is the light that allows me when I'm typing on my computer, but first video created on my Macintosh. So thank you very much for being with me. This is again Dr. Nadine, and you'll see everything I do says Dr. Nadine 111. Why? triad. 1 plus 1 is 3. So everything, any social media you see me in, my emails, I'll say Dr. Nadine 111. And just information. I was on, I think Kevin and Susan Lynn. Susan Lynn and Kevin were doing a YouTube video the other day, and I made a comment on their video. Somebody contacted me pretending to be that person, and what they were really looking for was scamming people and wanting them to say, hey, come, do a session with me. I don't do that. If you would like to do a healing session with me for either your animal or human, come out to my website, right? Come out to my website. You get to take action. You will never see me go on anyone else's site and beg. I'm not going to do that. So if you see me, my face, my kitty, here's a little bear, and you'll always see me come out as Dr. Nadine 111. Usually underscore Magnificence Mind, so MagMind for short. Anything else I can say? This is being recorded on February 3rd at 8. It was before 8 a.m. Mountain Time. So have a glorious day, everybody. And I get to figure out how to make this video stop now. Isn't that exciting?